OPEC has decided to extend its voluntary oil production cuts of 2.2 million barrels per day until 2025. This decision, made on Sunday, extends the cuts initially agreed upon in December that were set to expire at the end of the month. These reductions are in addition to the previously agreed cuts of 3.66 million barrels per day from 2022 and 2023, aimed at addressing declining demand and increasing U.S. production, with Saudi Arabia and Russia leading the effort. The group also issued its production guidelines for 2025, maintaining similar levels to this year. However, the United Arab Emirates will see its production quota increase by 300,000 barrels per day, phased in gradually from January to September 2025. Despite these cuts, which amount to about 5.7% of the global crude supply, and ongoing Middle Eastern tensions, oil prices have decreased by approximately 10% since reaching a 5-month peak in early April. Brent crude, the global benchmark, was priced at $82 a barrel on Friday, down from $91 in early April following a suspected Israeli airstrike on Iran's embassy in Syria. Similarly, the U.S. benchmark, West Texas Intermediate crude, fell from nearly $87 per barrel to $78. According to the International Monetary Fund, Saudi Arabia needs Brent crude to average around $81 a barrel to balance its budget. The drop in prices is partly due to record U.S. oil production, which has increased global supply, and concerns over weak demand in China, the world's largest oil importer, and other major economies. The International Energy Agency (IEA) recently revised its forecast for global oil demand growth this year, reducing it by 140,000 barrels per day to 1.1 million barrels per day, due to weak demand in developed economies, especially in Europe. Despite this lower growth projection, a supply shortfall could emerge. The IEA anticipates global supply to rise by just 580,000 barrels per day this year and predicted a supply deficit in 2024 if OPEC continued its cuts through the year. The OPEC decision coincides with Saudi Arabia's move to sell additional shares in its state oil company, Aramco. The sale of less than 1% of the Riyadh-listed company could generate $13 billion for the country's economic diversification initiatives. Thank you for watching the JHB News and Information YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe.